Sunday night. Welcome to Karaoke Fun with Karen and Therese. Woo! Look at my tattoo.
Woo,
Karen gave me a tattoo.
She's the boss. She's the boss.
Guess who we are, people? It's Halloween.
One of our favorite times of year.
Have some fun. Put on a little makeup. You know, guys, I never wear makeup, so this is all for you.
It's the most makeup we've had on forever. Well, except for 2 years ago. When she had bolts.
I was Frankenstein
when she had
2
bolts
years
coming
ago.
out of her neck.
Green makeup, bolts on my neck. It was a lot of fun.
Susan!
Hi, Susan!
I knew Susan would be on. She's one of our biggest fans.
So, guess what show we're doing tonight? What song we're doing?
Kiss. You could,
wow!
all you need is she needs a star around your eye, and you could totally be Kiss guy.
Sarah, hi! How are you?
Wow. So we're very excited because now we're only doing our show monthly, and here we are on October 31st.
I was so happy that Halloween was tonight.
I know, it's still on a Sunday.
And it's on a Sunday.
So it's exciting.
Yeah.
Hopefully you guys are done with your festivities for the day and here for one last Halloween thing. All right, so we want to talk about last month. September.
It was the end of September, and we sang Can't Buy Me Love by the Beatles.
All right, that was fun.
That was a lot of fun. Yeah.
And we had a challenge song about back in 1964 when the Beatles were just came into America here, and it was Beatlemania crazy. The Beatles had the top 5 songs in the Billboard charts all at the same time.
Isn't that amazing?
That's insane. They just pumped out music like crazy.
Yeah.
And anyway, so we wanted to know what those 5 songs were, and we had a new winner.
Yes.
We had a new winner.
Yes, I was very happy to see that.
Right. So
Jill, hi. Happy Halloween to you, Jill.
Good to see you on, Jill. Oh, that's great. I keep dropping this.
Put it up here.
All right. Dropping my props. Anyway, I don't know if she's on right now, but hopefully she will see this at some point. And the winner for that challenge was Nancy Caterina, who happened to be my sister.
Sissy.
And so thank you for playing, Nance, and hopefully you'll get to see your shout out on here. So anyway, so that was last month.
Yeah.
Here we are.
So just
end of October.
I just want people to make comments. If you dressed up for Halloween at any time this last week, let us know what you dressed up as and where you went to celebrate. We did something really fun last week. It was a reprise. 10 years ago, we did this with 5 people.
Right.
And last Sunday, we did it with 8 people. And it was so much fun.
It was fun.
And we were the
if you saw it on my Facebook or Therese's Facebook, we were the Shit Family.
SCHITT. We're not cursing.
Like Schitt's Creek.
Right. But we did this 10 years ago before Schitt's Creek.
Right, that's right. And people when we went to Nip and Tuck over in Long Branch. Hey, shout out Nip and Tuck. And people kept calling us Schitt's Creek.
I know. I was like, no, we did this before Schitt's Creek existed. But 5 years ago, we were Bull,
bullshit,
Holy,
holy shit,
Holy. I was Tough because I'm from Brooklyn.
I'm the Brooklyn girl. Can't take the Brooklyn out of her.
And then we had Hot. That was Ellen, right? Hot. And Cat. Susan was Cat.
Right, Susan.
But Susan wasn't able to join us last week, and we had actually Sissy Nancy was no shit, and she had white on. We were all in brown plastic bags with different props on us to identify who we were, and little signs around our neck in case anybody couldn't figure it out.
Right. Those were our name tags for our family reunion.
And Claudia Ronan was shit-faced. She had one of those hats on her head with the drinks and the straw.
The beer cans.
Right, with the beer cans and the straws. And she had a t-shirt with the poop.
The poop emoji that says shit-faced.
That was fun. And who am I missing? Oh, Ramona! She was Horse. And she had a horse hat on. She had
Horseshoe glasses.
horseshoe
sunglasses.
sunglasses, and then she won the first 2 games of bingo. I'm like, that's because
Yeah.
you got 2
She had
horseshoes.
she had the horseshoes.
2 horseshoes on your face. That's why. Anybody who else was? Am I missing anybody? And Jean.
Oh,
Jean
Jean.
was shit happened, so she had crutches and a boot on her foot from her broken foot, and bandages all over her face. So that was a
was
lot.
great.
Of fun.
It was a lot of
It was a
fun.
lot of fun, and it was so much fun. And shout out to Luann, who is a DJ, and she was the bingo caller, and we had such
she
a
makes
good
it
time.
a lot of fun.
She does make it a lot of fun, and
Yeah.
she had 2 fun costumes on. She did a
Yes,
costume
yeah.
change.
Yeah.
So that was a lot of fun. So we hope you guys had a fun time.
So we've been celebrating Halloween for a whole week.
A whole week.
A whole week.
Yes.
Yeah. So that was a good time. So today we got together 2 hours ago to get this whole get up together.
Got to put the makeup
A
on.
lot of makeup. Yeah. But it's a lot of fun, and we just really enjoy Halloween, and we decided that we wanted to bring the epic back tonight.
Yeah.
And with the costumes and makeup and all that. So
And
here
Rocky
we are.
Horror is epic.
That's epic, totally epic for Halloween.
All right.
So,
Are we
on
ready?
that note,
Let's go.
I think we're ready to start.
I'm excited, boss.
Boss.
All right, Karen's artwork right there.
Better than my stick figures. Alrighty, everybody.
Here
hang
we
on.
go. Dance with us. It's astounding. Time is fleeting. Madness takes its toll. But listen closely.
Not for very much longer.
I've got to keep control. I remember doing the time warp, drinking those moments when the blackness would hit me and then the void would be calling. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again.
It's just a jump to the left.
And then a step to the right.
Put your hands on your hips.
Bring your knees in tight. But it's a pelvic thrust that can drive you insane. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again.
It's so dreamy.
Oh, fantasy free me.
So you can't see me. No, not at all. In another dimension. The voyeuristic intention. Oh, jeez. I see all.
But with a mind flip,
You're into a time slip.
and nothing can ever be the same.
So spaced out in sensation.
Like you're under sedation. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again.
While I was walking down the street just to having a thing, when a snake of a guy gave me an evil wing. He shook me up, he took me by surprise. He had a pickup truck and the devil's eyes. He stared at me and I felt a change. Time meant nothing, never would again.
Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again.
It's just a jump to the right. Left.
Step to the right.
On your hips.
Everything's in time, but it's a pelvic thrust that drives you insane. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again. Oh my gosh! I'm so excited. So we have a couple of guests in the house here.
Yes.
Well,
we
first
love
let
guest.
let me say, Tom is a recurring guest. Now, realize we have not had a guest since before COVID.
I know. This is our first
So this is our
guest.
first time having guests in the back, and my good friend Catherine Dwyer, first time guest. She did a great job.
You
She
did a-
killed it. Let's give it up for Catherine.
Hey.
Yay! I know
Oh.
Catherine from the chamber, and we were out on Friday night, and she was wearing a beautiful Snow White costume. And when Karen and I were planning this Friday night at her house, we were like, we need people in the back seat. I'm like, let me see if Catherine will come over.
Yeah, we thought this song would just be so good with more
Extra
more than two
people.
So it worked out
thank
great.
you for being our first guest
Yes.
in a year and a half, almost 2 years.
And thanks, Tom, for letting us know how to do the dance.
Yes,
Yeah,
thank
Tom.
you
Show
for
them your
Tom,
sign. Show them your sign.
Your
I can
sign.
see it. Here, hand it up
the
here.
instructor,
Hand it up.
the professor.
Just like from. Is it right? just like from the movie, the guy points it out.
Yes,
how to
the
do it, right?
professor.
They call him the criminologist.
The criminologist.
That's actually his name on the credits for the criminologist. So
I'm gonna make sure your boss sticker is over there.
So we just thought this would be so fun.
Yay!
It's actually, I got to give the credit to you, girl.
Kathleen Hoffman! Oh, yeah!
Oh, is she from the chamber?
Yes!
Oh, nice!
Kathleen is the office's administrative person, and
You're
she's
seeing us in a
awesome!
different light, Kathleen.
I know.
Oh, that's great. We got
I'm so
somebody
happy
on.
you're on. Bob English, happy Halloween to you.
Oh, Bob's on?
Yeah.
Hi, Bob.
I don't know who we missed because we were singing. I couldn't
Bob,
see everybody.
Bob, we want you to be a guest again.
Yes.
So we'll talk about that.
Yes.
Okay? All
I'm
right.
so excited.
Yeah, so we had an awesome time doing this. So
Yeah.
we actually have a challenge for this one. So you guys probably remember the original. I don't even know what the challenge. I didn't even tell you guys what
That's
the challenge
okay.
was.
That's okay.
So in the original, Meatloaf was actually in the original,
Ah.
right? For dinner.
For dinner.
I think they actually ate him.
Oh yes.
Right. So he played the part of Eddie the Delivery Boy. That's the name of his part he played, right? And so in 2016, they actually did a reprise of this movie, and somebody that we know now that's popular nowadays played the part of Eddie, and we want to know who that is.
Ah, good one.
Do you know?
I do not, but we'll have to keep an eye on it.
So let's see who can answer that one. So, and it's really popular. Like, people will know who he is.
Okay, good. So go on Google, type it up, and see. Susan. Oh yeah, Nancy.
Sissy! Hi!
Just when we're done, just play it back.
Yeah, you'll get to see it. You get to see it when you play it back.
You got
sis.
your shout out.
Yes, we gave you a shout out, and we just said we just did the challenge question for the song that we just did.
Yeah.
So listen back to it, and you can maybe
Keep looking.
maybe
I don't have my
another,
glasses on.
Maybe get another shout out. Can you see it?
I can see the names, but I have to get up closer.
Yeah, me too.
Kind of scary.
So yeah. So well, listen. Tomorrow's November.
I know.
It's hard to believe the weather is
Been really
it's
nice.
pretty warm for the end of.
Beginning a lot of rain, but at
It's
least
still
it's still 60s.
But I think after Tuesday it changes. It's
Gets
gonna
colder?
50s and 40s.
Okay.
So enjoy like tomorrow is like the last day of like the nice sunny and 60s.
60s, yeah.
But
Okay.
we're gonna get back in. We're gonna get into normal weather now. But I like the warmer weather, so it's nice.
Adam Lambert? I must have missed.
Wait, who is it?
Kathleen says, oh, Adam Lambert, is that right?
That's right.
Oh, yay, Kathleen! Kathleen got it! Yay!
You'll
I'm
get a
so
shout out.
happy.
She'll get a shout out now,
So now
and next month.
So now I'll let you know when we do the next show in November. We'll do it before Thanksgiving. I probably will do it right before Thanksgiving or right after, the week after. But Kathleen, a new person, and you get it right.
Yeah, it's good.
Yay.
It's good to have some.
I didn't know it was. I'm like,
Yeah.
what are you talking about? Adam Lambert, what? Adam Lambert is the answer.
So you can see she honestly.
I did not know.
the answer.
I did not know. Usually we know the question of the
Right.
day.
You just-
and
we were-
Karen,
We were very busy doing makeup.
very busy. So
Literally-
Karen ran and got the
literally
question.
At the last minute, I had to think of that
Yay, Kathleen!
So, well, everybody, we want to sign off now. We're heading into the big holiday seasons now.
Yes.
So, good luck with your holiday planning for Thanksgiving, because we'll probably see you like
Before
Trey
or
said,
after.
just before,
We're not
just
sure.
after,
So
yeah.
happy Thanksgiving, just in
Right.
case we don't see you
Right.
until after.
And happy November.
Yes.
And be safe, be good, be happy,
fun.
and thanks for joining us tonight.
And any last
Oh,
words
wait,
from
and-
our guests? Anybody want to say anything?
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Yay!
Any more dance instructions, honey?
I love it. Nope.
All right, here we go. Thank you again to our two guests.
All right.
We love having guests.
Bye.
Over and out.
Bye.
Bye bye.